But I also remember, because where I'm from, if you see two mentals hugging, you call the cops on them. And that was a rule when I was young, and that's true, dude. That's true. If you see two mentals hugging, you call the cops immediately, because once two mentals don't make a non-mental.
Right.
You know, rarely do they. And it's a risk, and it's high risk, low reward. That's what they call that. Check any Native American's car, you always find gin and femurs or something. You know, they keep the dead with them a lot of times. I unfortunately almost knocked this young lady up that was from South Dakota. And she lived on a reservation, and she like threatened to have the baby.
Damn, how old were you?
37 this year. It was this year. And she wouldn't even be cool. She threatened to have the baby, dude. And I just met her at a motel. And she threatened to have a baby, man. And so that's...
Where, how'd you meet?
I met her on Snapchat.
You did?
Yeah, and then I met her in person in a motel only hours later.
Wow.
And
it went down like that, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
And it was definitely... So I don't recommend that kind of stuff. I don't recommend making love to people off of Snapchat.
This is South Dakota?
Dude, this was in a different city. She was out of their whatever
How'd you
protected
talk her
zone.
out of it? How'd you talk her
She
out of it?
came out. She just said immediately, she's like, if I have this baby. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, I'm having it.
It's like riding
Real
on
man.
chrome, baby. You feel me? That's
like-
what I'm saying, dog. Yeah. I don't know if that's a
shit,
good thing,
man.
bro. It's like I meant to say you're mentally. Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, dude, you ate a dog poop. Remember?
What? I ate dog poop?
Yeah,
But
you only had one piece. But still, man. I never did that. Dude.
I know. You never tried poo. I've never.
Like, if somebody...
Top 10.
Dude, I could not. I just don't even think I could fight, man. I remember one kid attacked me once in school. It didn't go really well. I got attacked by a bunch of dogs.
Dogs, that's a different animal.
Yeah, but
Literally.
still.
Different animal.
Literally.
Yeah, but
Like, how do
they're
you
out
fuck
there.
with a dog?
Two of them came back and attacked me on my birthday again a year later.
On your birthday?
Swear to God,
When
dude.
they come back, they came back like it's this fool's birthday.
You take any bites?
Yeah, I took a couple bites, went to the hospital. It was my birthday. I remember I was 11 years old, and then at 12 years old, two of them came back and got me again. Like, they knew. That's what I'm saying, man. Animals are insightful. You know? Like, one of my best friends got fucked up one time, and he started talking about Asian people. We never even seen any Asians in our life. And he started
in your life?
No, and I guess maybe like in a past life he might have known some Asians, you know. And so he starts bringing up their names, bro, and knowing them and knowing shit about them on this mattress in this house. And I'm like, fuck, dude, you're fucked up, bro. I'm leaving, right? So apparently I'm the kind of friend that when your friend is at his worst, you fucking leave, bro. Because I was
he's
just
talking about Chinese people.
yeah, well,
He's never met Chinese people.
We never known any.
So what is he saying?
He's just saying like, hey, you remember fucking you remember fucking Sun Lam, bro? He was there for us, you know, and all this shit. I'm like, Sun Lam, bro? We don't know him, dude. You know, and he was fucking like talking about Dorothy, you know. We didn't know any Asians, bro. And I'm like, I gotta get away
So
from
where you
this
came
dude.
from, where you grew up, there was no Asians in that neighborhood? Not when you were there. Now there's probably 4.
Yeah.
Right. Now there's
No, we live in a small town, dude. I mean, I
What's the
remember.
population?
We probably had about 2,000 growing up.
Oh, shit.
This one dude I remember was trying to be an Elvis impersonator. He said he was an Elvis impersonator, bro. But he was just a fucking alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need any Elvis, bro. You know? We got 2,000 people. We need fucking gas money. And we need
jobs.
good... Yeah, we need ideas, bro. Give us some fucking ideas.
Those fucking Elvis impersonators are a pain in the ass.
Oh, they're
They
the
really
worst,
are.
dude.
They really are.
Get a
dog.
fucking
They-
life,
I got to
bro.
tell you something. You know, I told you to hook up
Yeah,
with that girl. What happened to
that
you?
fucking monster. Yeah, I know. It's always some fucking monster, dude. Bro, I remember this one girl. We had this thing for a while. If you would Visqueen a chick, right? And that's if you would bring a chick home and she would fall asleep or at her place or at your place, and you'd put like a piece of Visqueen over her body, right?
What the hell
like
is
while she was
Visqueen?
asleep. It's like, you know what it is, dude?
It's like that material.
Yeah, it's like
they use
stuff
it for
painters
the rain
use.
and shit.
Yeah,
like that.
for rainers. Keep rain off
For
of
rain.
stuff, right?
What the fuck? People you hang out with.
Yeah, because I hear like if you really want to kind of spook a girl, then that's like if I hear from a woman I heard who woke up under some Visqueen once. She said it was the scariest experience of her life, bro. So then we were like, oh, we got to do this to some chicks, right? So we had this thing. We would fucking put Visqueen over.
Is it like the blue thing that they put down?
It always has holes at the end because they always need to rope it together.
It's clear. No, it's clear. It's the clear stuff.
Oh, the clear stuff.
clear,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
It's that
I'm getting it all
clear.
confused. It's a little thicker.
Yeah, it's a little thicker, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, Visqueen.
So
Okay.
you wake up under that.
You know what I used to use that for? Roofing.
Yeah, it's for that. It's for
Roofing.
painting.
It's
all of
for
that.
the first layer of roofing in Colorado. You got to use Visqueen because it's code. It was code at the time. The first 18 inches or something like that. If it's the same, yeah. It's a little thicker, but this shit comes with glue on it. Or it doesn't. Who the fuck knows?
I mean, look, dude.
What the fuck do I know? I don't know.
I mean, but
shit.
there's about 30 chicks out there that have woke up under some fucking Visqueen. You know who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Is it just a board of Visqueen on them?
No boards. That's fucking gangster, dog.
Just the Visqueen.
Just the Visqueen.
And they gotta
Just 'cause
get
I'm
up.
sure they wake up and they think they've been murdered, you know? They probably think they're going to see a detective when they pull that shit off, bro.
Oh my god.
That's gangster, son. If you could do that, that's gangster. Yeah, we did that, dude.
Would you watch them wake up, or would you just?
Fuck no, we wouldn't watch them wake up. Fucking Dexter. Damn, dog, we left, dude. We had to go to the airport. I'm sorry, Leon. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just
Call him
fucked up.
Dexter.
I'm just fucked up.
No, listen. I know Lee a long time. Leo always asks you the $1 million question. In one of those, oh yeah, Lee's known for the $1 million question.
Typical Hebrew, right?
That's his
Hit you with that fucking.
Typical Hebrew. I love it.
Damn, man. I'm
This is a fucking podcast, ladies
That's what I'm
and
talking
gentlemen.
about, dude.
Motherfuckers laughing, giggling for real.
fucking
Don't
monsters.
get me wrong. Some of this mushroom powder is helping this fucking laughter. We'll listen to this tomorrow and go, what the fuck are we talking about?
Yeah,
what the fuck is wrong with us?
Oh, I remember one time I got stuck in a tunnel. My car broke down in a tunnel in Pittsburgh, and I had to defecate extremely, and that's French actually for shit.
Yeah.
And I had to defecate. And so I got in my back seat of my car, and the only, like, I didn't have any choice. This was like, you know, it was like something had gotten into my body, like a pink eye had gotten into my stomach.
Whoa.
And all the shit in my body was coming out of my body.
You had
It was
pink eye
like-
in your stomach?
Yeah, it was like, hey, we need all this shit out of here.
I had gingivitis once in my stomach.
Did you
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. And I got diarrhea from that too. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know how I got down there.
And I had to defecate into a frisbee. I had an upside down frisbee was all I had.
Really? Be real.
Yeah.
Yeah?
What?
And so I'm in this tunnel. There were cars whizzing by. Here's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
Extremely hard to poop when cars are going by at 50, 60, 70 miles an hour, and furious too.
Yeah.
Furious. Like, and also white people. Like, it was Pittsburgh, so it's furious white people driving by. I can, if other people, some certain ethnicities, I can shit easier when they're driving by, honestly. You know, like if a couple of brothers are rolling by blasting some fucking good music, I can fucking blow ass all day into a frisbee, right?
Yeah,
No
yeah.
problem. I'm part of it. You know, everybody seems like it's more laid back.
Yeah.
But angry white dudes, you know, rolling by, you know, 6, 7,
Well, they
8
would probably
a.m.
call somebody too, huh?
Oh, they weren't calling anybody. I mean, the only free finger they had, they were waving it out the window at me. So
Yeah,
they weren't
yeah.
using it to dial the phone.
So you shit on a frisbee.
I had a shit in the open. Now the you
Yeah,
know,
not the top part, but the bottom part.
a frisbee is basically a cup.
Did you
Basically, the
pull
sides.
Yeah.
A plate.
It's a plate.
A plate. Well, a plate is just a cup. That's
Wait.
way
No,
spaced
no.
out.
Let me get this
Top.
straight. Hang on. Are you
A plate is
still
just a wide
driving?
cup.
No.
Or you pulled over?
Oh, I pulled it. Yeah, I pulled over the car. I think honestly, I'd run
Why
out of
couldn't you
gas.
just shit on the ground? Why did you have to like
I was
put
in
a
a
plate
tunnel.
underneath?
Yeah, so it's dark. Shit on the
Yeah.
fucking guy. Go outside
What's-
shit.
In a tunnel,
Why would you have to plate your own
idiot.
shit?
Okay, you should be familiar with tunnels, dude.
Why?
Huh?
Because of Vietnam? Because you're gonna do that shit again right now, man?
What
Because-
shit, bro?
Why you? Oh, no, dude.
Whoa,
Right,
guy.
you're doing that Nam shit again, huh, bro?
What? Nam what?
You thought that I was digging tunnels in the Ho Chi Minh Trail and trying to attack you people?
No, I thought you meant
think that was
Nam,
me?
the fruit juice, the pomegranate fruit juice that's always in there. What is that stuff called? Palm, yeah, no. No, dude.
No, not Palm, Nam.
Bro, I don't believe in Vietnam. I don't believe in
It
a lot
happened?
of war. Huh?
Oh, it's
I'm not saying it
conspiracy?
didn't happen, dude.
Are you those,
They never found the boats, dude. You know?
Oh, right.
It's just
I
like
think it's a
slavery. They never
conspiracy
found the
too, yeah.
boats.
What do you mean tunnels though, bro?
So anyway, I'm in a tunnel, and there's only 2 lanes going each way. There's nowhere to get out in a tunnel. Like in a tunnel, you know.
Right.
Cars are whizzing by.
Yeah,
And so I had to get in the back seat and defecate into this Frisbee.
Right.
And then wait for the cops to come.
Why
You called the
Why did the
cops?
cops come?
Had to call the cops. I had just shit in a Frisbee in my car. Do you think there's more porn stars or murderers in the world? I think murderers. You know, I actually know a guy, probably shouldn't say this on here, but I'm not going to say names, but I know a guy who killed someone, and he said, and this isn't me saying this, dude, I wouldn't do something like this, but he said that it fucking feels good. And he did say that.
Do you know how he murdered him?
Huh?
Do you know how he murdered him?
I don't know anything else, man. Let me see that.
Bottom. Dreams came out of him, bro.
By dreams, do you mean guts and blood?
No, I just mean you could just feel the fucking fragments of ideas and hope and imagination fly out of his body.
Hey, we were talking about being on podcasts, and you said we were talking about Rogan. I said you were on there for 3 hours. So you said I ain't never talked to anyone for 3 hours.
Yeah, man. Well, Joe and I didn't know we didn't know each other, you know. And I
That was
just
the
get
first.
this.
That was the first time you've had a conversation with him.
I think so. Yeah. So I didn't know. I brought some oranges over there, and because somebody said he likes, you know, somebody said he likes fruits and vegetables. So I brought some. I had some. What are those? Tangerines or tangelos? I had a sack of tangelos at the house.
I'm not mad at that.
And yeah, I
So you
brought
brought a
some
little
over
peace
there.
offering, some tangelos.
Yeah. I think I had a little bit of that poor white anger. You know, the same type of just. You know, nobody gives a fuck about poor white people in America, it seems like, you know, except for poor white people. So, you know, I had a little bit of that angst. You know, I knew, dude, I mean, you know, I grew up around some fucking real crazy poor white people. You know, the dude, they had a dude in our town, no arms, used to fucking fight everybody. You know, that dude, you know what I'm saying? He'd get you in that lurch. He would catch you with between his chin and his chest. He would fucking snack you like a snake.
We were talking about this dude.
His boy Gert was his name. And he would just get you like that, bruh. And he'd choke you down.
He had no arm.
No arms at all. And he'd fight anybody, dude. And he would choke you. He would.
So if you went to punch him, how would he block?
Oh, bro. He'd spin out of it. He'd spin, he'd duck, he'd dodge. The dude had, he just.
And would he catch your hand with his neck?
Huh?
Would he catch your
Oh,
hand?
he would just lurch at you. And, bro, the thing is, here was the.
Oh, you know what? If he hits you with that shoulder, you're going down.
Yeah, part of it. The
Because
big move was that choke. He would catch you like this.
Where would he catch you? Your
In
hand?
your neck. He would catch you neck to neck.
That's fucking crazy.
Oh, once he got you neck to neck, Gert Yuva, the whole family was fucking
He could choke you out.
psychos, bro. Brother had sharpened half of his teeth on one side of his mouth, dude. These people would fuck you up. One of the kids was in a wheelchair, they never taught him to walk, I think. I don't even think he was crippled. They just never taught him to walk. And so the other brother would carry him on his back everywhere, like a backpack, dude, and didn't even give a fuck.
Maybe it's good these people are away from society. An entire family.
No shirts, bro.
Oh
Whole
my God.
family, zero shirts.
No, nobody. Those people don't wear shirts.
Not the girl didn't have shirts either. They had one girl in the family. What was her name? Jessica.
She was normal.
She was, she was pretty nice. I thought she was a sweet girl for as tough as, with everything that had gone on down there. And they used to put a board over the sink at night, and one of them would sleep over the sinks. They had 11 children. The house, no joke, was two of these studios, and they had 11 kids in there. But yeah, it's like I grew up in that type of environment where it's just like, I don't know, you don't feel like anybody gives a fuck about you. So I think it took a long time for some of that to get out of my system. I still feel it when I go around like really rich people who think that they know everything. Man, that stuff makes me mad,
You know,
dude.
it's funny. I was telling Lee that this morning I woke up. I slept so much yesterday, and last night I fucking slept hard. I woke up like at fucking 4:30 in the morning, wide awake, ready to fucking kill Monday, ready for kickboxing at 9. And I did my usual shit. I went over my audition on the sides, and I wrote it out, and I wrote my stuff for the day. And then I went and I fucked around. Then I went on Messenger. Like, you ever go on Facebook Messenger? Mm-hmm. I went on Messenger just to see, because sometimes messages accumulate. You don't know.
Yeah, you get some in there.
I got a message this morning. It was like the weirdest thing. It was like fate. I was telling Lee when I came in. I go, Lee, were you not in the green room with me all weekend? And Lee goes, yeah. I go, Lee, I got an email today from a couple.
Yeah.
I went to their Facebook page. And I didn't even answer them back. But the first line was, you're a sham. like a scam, like whatever that word is,
A farce.
a farce or something. We went to see you Friday night, and we could visibly tell that you were on cocaine.
No.
Oh my God, they were They were like drug geniuses. They had to be Rogan people. When I went back to their page, they had 10 pictures of Rogan. They went to see Rogan like at 8 places. They're the ones that always ask Rogan annoying questions on the road. And Rogan will look at them like, "Are you fucking crazy?"
There's no better look than when Rogan gives that
Rogan
look.
gives
people.
you that look.
Are you fucking crazy?
They just say stupid shit to Rogan to seem intellectual. And there's 200 people behind you, guy. Chit, let's go. Take a hike. Take the picture and take a fucking hike.
Yeah.
So you could tell he's one of those guys that he'll see Rogan and right away call me a farce, that I was obviously on cocaine, that there was no way that I was clean, that my energy levels on stage were too high for my age for me to be on cocaine. He said, but I knew how to hide it. You weren't sniffling or wiping your nose. Dog, as soon as you do a line of coke, this shit starts dripping out of your fucking nose. You know what I'm saying? That's the first tell. I could look at somebody now. Now I could really see it.
Oh, yeah.
Then, when I was under the influence, I couldn't see it. Now I can really see it.
Dude, everybody, my buddy, this one dude used to put he would start to do a little dust, you know, start touching his asshole, bro. By the end of the night, if we had a couple of bags, he'd have 4 fingers in his fucking ass, dude. He had like you know, that some of those people eat their hair. You see those videos where people eat their hair, you know? He just had like a weird tick like that, where he would just, I don't know what it was. He just like
Under the pants? He would go in the pants?
Oh, in his ass, in his own ass.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I had a guy that used to do this. He would hold up, like he would be talking to you, and he'd go, and he would tighten up his neck.
Don't do that, bro.
He would just be talking to you, and he would just flip out from time to time. And shit.
Oh, dude, yeah.
And then I had another guy that when he'd get coked up, he was bald, so he always felt like something was landing on his head. So every 8 minutes, he would tell you this, shh, and he would point to his head to tell you that, look, is there a bug? Do you see it? Like type, but you can see it.
Damn.
That's what was
Like he wants you to be an investigator for him?
Yeah, like, come on, do I have anything on my head? Let me know. It's like those people that tell you your nose is clean. I got anything on my nose?
Yeah.
He would look at me. He didn't have to say them. He would, let's say he started snorting at 11 with me.
Yeah.
By 1:30, that would start. He wouldn't get paranoid. He wouldn't drive me crazy. He wouldn't say a lot of shit. He would just tell me that he had a spider on his head. And then after 2 or 3 hours, he would start smacking his head.
Oh, come on, bro.
And that's when you would fucking die of laughter. When he would smack his own head.
Be honest, Joey. After like the first couple of times he asked you, would you just start like looking above his head, just like, I think there's something on your forehead?
Oh, I tortured him for days.
Went through. Where he's just switching shirts, just fucking. So then every 40 minutes, he'd have on a different colored shirt. So if you were a new person, you didn't know. You'd be like, what the fuck, man? You'd think you were tripping even harder. Dude, we had time, and I remember bad acid would come through town, and like everybody would start acting a certain way. People would start, you know, I remember one time people wore like a bunch of like kind of, you know, Grateful Dead type of stuff. People wore vests. They'd have like a bad batch of acid would come through. Next, you know, half the town's wearing fucking vests. You know, women are gelling their hair down. I remember one time. Dude, they had this one dude at this party, and he'd apparently had taken a bunch of acid, or he put it in his mouth, and for, you know, $4, whatever, he would like spit into your mouth like a hit of acid.
Why would you do something like that? That's disgusting.
But there wasn't anything else to do.
So I'm gonna let some fucking stranger spit acid in my mouth
For
$4. I can put the acid in my mouth for free.
but we didn't have it.
Oh, you didn't have the $4.
We had the $4, we didn't have the acid. He had it inside of his system, and for $4 or in his, you know, he put it in his mouth, and then for $4 he'd fucking fire it into you. So next thing you know, bro, we spent about $36. We're fired up, dude, at this dude's party. This dude, I'll tell you, this dude, Icy Mike, right? So this dude used to get ice from anywhere. Like he would get water, and he had like a nice freezer. His family had one of those. You ever go downstairs in like some people's house and they keep meat in like an extra freezer? Like they don't want you stealing their meat, so they put it in like a special freezer down in the basement. Or the freezer has like a flat top. It has like a door on the top, and you open it like that. And the whole thing's a freezer. There's no refrigerator. You know what I'm talking about? Like a big freezer?
Yeah, the old school.
Yeah, so these people had, you know, this dude, Icy Mike, would get water from different places, you know, fucking local water, fancy Lake Mead, Lake Pontchartrain, Mississippi River, and freeze it. And then people come over and eat the ice in the summer. We'd go over there and eat ice. He had water from everywhere. He had water from Ireland, France, Lake Powell. You know what I'm saying? So we'd go by Icy Mike's and fucking have a piece of ice. He'd break you off of some fucking chunk of ice, and everybody's sitting having ice from other places. You know, it was kind of.
Are you sure it just wasn't? He just didn't write it on the bottle. Like it was all from his faucet.
Oh no, you could taste it was from different places, man. Some of it was brackish. Some of the shit was fucking, you know, Iceland. Some
Where
of
did
the
Icy Mike get the fucking water from?
different places, man.
He went himself?
Oh, maybe his family went. I think his dad did some kind of traveling work.
You thought he brought back gallons of fucking water? Have you lost your goddamn mind?
Bro, I'm telling you, there's no other
You
way.
guys got tricked.
Nuh-uh, there's no way he could have gotten these flavors in this water.
What fucking flavors? That they did this? They did. Remember what?
Character would you love to beat the shit out of, dude?
I don't know if I could beat a lot of people. I think I could beat that dude from The Mask. You ever seen that movie Mask with Rocky Dennis? I could fight that dude, I bet. Who else? Probably Rosie O'Donnell.
That's not a fictional character. That's a real person.
Depends on who you ask, bro.
No, it's not a big issue. I think people don't spend enough time with real ass animals. A lot of these animals out here are bullshit, trained imports, fake ass little Dalmatians and shit. Dude, that's people in parks, man. People do anything in a park out here. You got to notice that out here. Like, I mean, where I'm from, a park is a place to picnic, you know? Maybe
Chill out.
Yeah, chill out, make art or something. But
Frisbee.
yeah,
Out here, it's a lot of drug scenes.
drug, people living out there.
Yeah, a lot of gang activity, a lot of butt sex.
Yeah, I don't know about that, dude. Maybe.
I don't know. Depends what
A lot of
park
that
you're going
Magic
to.
Johnson. That's what they call it. You know, people out there getting that Magic Johnson.
That Magic Johnson. My brother cried when Magic Johnson announced he had AIDS.
No way,
He started crying. He was one of his favorite players. Oh,
bro.
I'll never
That's
forget
gayer
that.
than even getting AIDS from a dude is crying when another dude gets it.